What's going on, my friends? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. It's an allergenic Dave Sharpe this morning, but nonetheless, it is a Dave Sharpe. So, my friends and my fathers and my mothers, I'd like you to hear this morning from from a busy mom on how a busy mom can start a profitable business. And oh, by the way, in case you were listening to this and thinking, well, I'm young or I'm older, I'm not a busy mom. Well, if a busy mom can do it, don't you think that you can do it too? Don't let a busy mom outwork you. Don't let a busy mom out hustle you. Don't let a busy mom out succeed you. All right. I bet she will. Erica, welcome to the show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm great. I am fantastic besides a little bit of allergies, but you know what? That's we'll get through it.
Right?
We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. Um, so where are you calling in from?
I'm actually calling in from Phoenix. Well, west of Phoenix, but Phoenix,
Oh,
Arizona.
okay. Okay. Good old Phoenix guy.
Yeah.
Got some friends out there in Phoenix, including the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Hetzel. He is out in that area as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know him. He's been helping you to get some results in your business here inside of our community, right?
Yeah. A lot, actually.
Nice. So, well, tell us a little. Is this your first time on the show?
No, I was on it probably about a year ago.
Okay. I mean, that's like 300 people ago. So
No worries.
forgive me. I really, I know your name. I know who you are. Matt was talking about you in some of the sort of results that you were getting just within about 30 days ago on how
Yeah.
you started to take off. But take us back and give us a little bit of how you got started, how you found Legendary, just for anybody who doesn't know your story.
Sure. So I've kind of always been into wanting to kind of do things my own, have my own business, work from home. I've got two kids, I've got a husband. And so I've always been interested in making money online, making money from home. I've done a couple MLMs that didn't really work out in my favor. And right before I started Legendary, I was actually taking an Amazon FBA course. It really worried me because of the amount of money that you have to kind of put into purchasing products and hoping that they sell. And if not, then you're kind of out a bunch of money. And so I was really skeptical on it. Even though I was taking the course, it was something that in my gut still kind of worried me. And I'd actually found a video on TikTok um, about the 15-day challenge and loved the results that I was seeing from it. Actually did a bunch of Google searches on the company, on you, probably about a good week or two before I actually decided to jump in. And when I jumped in, I say that I fully jumped in. I jumped in with both feet, canceled my Amazon FBA course and just ran with Legendary. Shortly after I started, I did a TikTok video that blew up. And so the first account that I had actually has almost 200,000 followers right now. um, that one kind of died down. I had a surgery and it kind of took me away from work a little bit. And when I came back, it was a little bit of a struggle. I was still making sales, stuff like that, but it was just a little hard. So the last couple of months, I kind of kept at it for a couple of months. And I had reached out to Matt because I was having some issues. And so I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This is where I'm struggling. What do I do? And so he sent me the training video, and I created a whole separate TikTok account, and it kind of blew up from there.
Well, sorry to your FBA Amazon drop shipping people there that we stole your heart away. What do you think the difference was between MLM or past network marketing ventures, the Amazon drop shipping, and then Legendary in what we teach here? What was the difference that sort of made you drop everything?
So I needed something that was not going to cost me a lot of money to start because I had done other ventures in the past and actually lost quite a bit of money with MLM, having to order different products every single month in order to even make commissions was really difficult. And having to rely on other people that whether they decided to work their business or not, um, greatly impacted what I was able to get. And I know a lot of people who actually have a lot of success with network marketing companies. I just wasn't one of those people. And so when I started looking into Amazon FBA, it kind of fell back with the same um, money aspect of I didn't want to have to put in a bunch of money that I wasn't sure I was going to see a return on. Now, I do think that Amazon FBA is a sustainable business, but as long as you have that capital in order to lose if that's something that the product that you purchase doesn't go over really well. And me being a mom of two, my husband travels for work. We actually travel with him. I needed something that wasn't a big risk, and Legendary was a very reputable company, and the core foundations that Legendary teaches was everything for me, and that's basically what got me off the ground and running.
Now, you did still invest in education here. So,
Yes, I did.
you know, there are probably people who are thinking, well, when you say, get off the ground for cheap, I think many of them are used to $37 business in a box on JVZoo or Warrior Forum or some of these sort of underground push button secret systems that again cost 27, $37, and they look at something like 2,500 as a massive cost. And while I don't want to minimize that for people who that is a massive cost, I also know you may too. I don't know. Everybody's got a different, I guess, thermostat for that. But for me, compared to, for example, the construction business that I was going to start before I came online, that was going to cost me 2,500 really just to sign up for the test to get my license, let alone all the tools, the truck, the school that it takes. I don't know all of the economics of Amazon FBA drop shipping, but I just wonder if you could speak just for a second on the ROI or the mindset that you have about investing in education, or at least investing in education here.
Yeah, definitely. So when I had joined, like I said, I loved the way that everything was taught. I loved that it was very step by step, very easy to follow. I had questions, of course, as you do with any new thing that you start. That's pretty normal to kind of be a little hesitant, to not really feel like you know everything. And I'm definitely one of those people that I like to have all of the pieces of the puzzle a lot of the times before I start, but this was a little different. And so I kind of had to take myself back to almost a feeling of when you start school and you're learning a trade, or you're learning to figure out what career you want to go into. You don't always have all of those pieces, but you just keep moving forward. And for me, I felt that right off the bat, as soon as I got into Legendary's $7 course, that this was something that was going to not only take me to that next level in my business that I've always wanted, but that it was going to be something that would benefit me to invest into. With Amazon FBA, the only difference is that you can purchase products and you aren't really sure if they're going to sell. Yes, they have different things that you can do in order to figure out which products are the best products and which products people are wanting and one's in demand. But you kind of sometimes run that gamble of, what if somebody doesn't buy it? What if this product doesn't sell the way that I need it to? What if the marketing that I'm doing for it doesn't attract those clients to get those products sold? Because it is going to take some time, just like with anything. And so I was able to see a faster turnaround with commissions coming in sooner than I would have with Amazon FBA. And a lot of that had to do with the foundation of Legendary itself and what it teaches at its core, and the step by step process of everything in general. And so for me, it was highly beneficial for my business and where I wanted to go to invest in that further.
I don't think a lot of people really understand and this is something that I want to try to communicate, and I'm interested in your perspective from somebody who knows a bit about sort of these Amazon and drop shipping style businesses because you have that firsthand recent experience. For me, when I look at, I want to build a business that's an asset that has the potential to make me money even after I quit creating content, also has the ability to develop a real asset like a customer list or a database that I can continue to market to over and over again. To me, and even if I want to build a reputable brand, for me, it's a lot easier to build a reputable brand using my knowledge and or the value that I can deliver and or my face, right? Versus drop shipping, where you certainly can build a brand. You can take and get somebody to create you, for example, a watch, and you can put your own branding on it. And that's a lot of what some Amazon courses teach, is the difference between, just kind of drop shipping products and then creating your own branded products, that it is your own brand. But to me, that seems like a really advanced strategy. It seems like because I have to understand where to get that product. If I want to create my own branded, say, phone case, or my own branded watch, or my own brand of whatever, hats or whatever, I need to source those products. I need to be able to, there's graphic design. I may need to buy a bunch of them. So it's a bit of an advanced strategy to build my own branded product. As far as drop shipping goes, in most cases, most courses are just teaching you how to find a shitty product over in somewhere like China, and buy it on Alibaba or whatever, and hope people actually just aren't so disgusted with the quality of the product that they refund and blow your Shopify store up. Or, as somebody shared recently, there's the strategy where they teach you how to go run around in TJ Maxx and Marshalls and try to scan stuff and buy stuff and then post it like garage selling. To me, it seems like a no-brainer to build something that I don't have to leave my house, that I don't have to, sure, if I want to invest in education, that's fine, but I don't have to put any money up to be able to buy product and stock product, or even manufacture or create product. As well, I can test a product and instantly see whether customers like that product or not, because it's immediately delivered if I'm selling an information product versus waiting for that product to be shipped from China. And I'm building a real asset with a list and a brand. Am I right about that from your perspective of having that recent FBA and Amazon and drop shipping experience?
Yeah, actually it's like right on the head. The biggest thing is that with legendary and with affiliate marketing and digital marketing in general, you are able to build a brand that can be set aside from something different, as far as just whitelisting, which is basically what they call it when you purchase a product and you put your name on it and your label and stuff like that. It's not actually products that you create, but then again, you also have that hassle of actually having product, being able to stay on top of that and making sure that the warehouse doesn't run out of it. And if it does run out of it, you have to order it again, and that takes time. And then the shipping, and then because it's coming from overseas, you have to deal with all of the exporting, and they've got all this other paperwork and stuff that you have to worry about. It has to be inspected and just all of this stuff. Whereas affiliate marketing and digital marketing is very simple. Now, I mean simple as I can do it from my home computer. I can take my laptop with me and I can do this from anywhere in the world that I so choose. But there's not a billion things that I have to focus on. It's getting out content. It's showing people what these products do and how they can solve those problems for them, and just engaging with people and giving them value as far as what this can do for them in the long run and what this can do for them in life. And it makes it simple And that was something that I needed in my life because I already have so much going on with my kids and homeschool and my husband, that I needed something that was simple, that I didn't feel like I was being torn in 5,000 different directions in order to do.
Not to mention the economics, right? And look,
Right.
I think Erica has been clear. There's people out there, and I want to be clear too. There are people out there that are succeeding with selling products on Amazon, doing drop shipping, private label, all this kind of stuff. I'm not here to say that affiliate marketing is all good all the time, easy, simple. There's work involved. There is mindset that you have to develop, and I think that goes with any business, but there's things that you need to walk through, but they're all within your control, right? Versus things that are out of your control. And for me as a business owner, I would rather be in control of my hurdles versus them, the things that are out of my control being over in some other country or being at some export port where they're trying to import my fidget spinners or whatever. It's just, or I get enough refunds and Shopify shuts my store down because people are not receiving the product, and or they're getting them in its total crap. But again, I want to be fair and I want to be clear. Amazon, I'm bringing this up because it's like, seems like almost everybody has tried drop shipping or e-commerce because it was so hot from about 2017 that almost every single person that comes online and types how to make money online gets like a barrage of e-commerce stuff. And
Mhm.
I'm not here to say that can't work for you, but I am here to say that, in my opinion, the ease of entry, and which we haven't even talked about, the economics of affiliate marketing or selling information products versus e-commerce in dropshipping and Amazon is night and day. Let me explain. So say that you're doing affiliate marketing and you have a product that pays a high ticket commission as an affiliate. That is oftentimes equal to making dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of sales of your fidget spinner. Let's just use that as an example. Because if I'm making $1, a $2, or $5 profit off of selling a product, you can do the math on that. Now, what if as I advance, I introduce a coaching program or a course of my own or whatever? Now I've got high ticket commissions, or even mid-range, low, high, and mid-range commissions coming in from my affiliate efforts. And then let's say I sell one coaching package per month at $5,000 per month, right? You start to do those economics and you see, just like I explain in lots of the videos in the challenge and so forth, is that the main reason why so many people don't succeed is the actual economics of their business. You literally, it's impossible. You're trying to be Walmart, who makes a small rip off of millions of products. That's the business model. In making a small rip off of a couple of sales a day with no mid or high ticket potential, the economics they just don't work.
Yeah, I agree completely. And that was kind of one of the things that I like, I still really like. I mean, I've always been into trying products, reviewing them for people, because if it works for me, I know that somebody else is going to like it, depending on what the product is or why I liked it. And I've always known about affiliate marketing. I just didn't know how to get into it. I didn't know how to start it. I didn't know where to start. And so when I found this opportunity, that was kind of one thing that I was like, this is amazing because I can share products that I already use, products that I already love, from major companies that people already know who sells this and where it's from, that all I have to do is talk about what it does for me, and somebody else is going to be interested because I was. So I know that sharing and talking about products or services or software, things that I use in my daily life, whether it's for my business, whether it's for my kids, whether it's for my husband and my son, and like it's literally endless. But being able to share those with people and what those products have done for me, and seeing that people trust it because they already know the companies where they come from, that was huge because I didn't have to worry about the product that I was ordering from China or wherever being something that was going to be valuable for people, something that wasn't going to be cheap or crappy. I didn't have to worry about building that side of the brand because the brand is already there. I'm just passing it through a funnel to share it with other people, which
And if,
made it so much more simple.
and if we talk about compared to MLM, which you and I both have some experience there, I think for me, and I don't know about everybody listening, but for me, the benefit of getting into a business that I don't have to go pitch my friends and family on is like everything. And now, some of you who are listening who have not done this before, you're just probably tuning this out. If you don't know, you don't know. But let me tell you something. When I got started in just entrepreneurship in general, and I got all excited about this new business that I was getting into that happened to be an MLM, and when I signed up and when I paid my money and I got my product and I was okay, now how do we build the business? Train me up. And the answer was make a list of your friends and family. I was like, really? I was like, my friends and family won't let me mow their lawn, for 5 or 10, like, let alone buy a skin cream for $40 that they're buying from Walmart for 5, and so I got a few pity sales here and there, but it wasn't until multiple companies went out of business, Erica, and I was literally left holding the bag. And by the way, I didn't have an email list. I didn't have an asset that I could start over with because my whole asset was just they owned it. If I brought a family or a friend to sign up, that they weren't teaching me to build an email list. They weren't teaching me to generate leads. That all that customer list, email information, to phone number, all that just went down with the ship. So when that MLM company went down, I was left holding the bag. I was left with nothing. I was left with nothing. And so I almost quit, like most people do, saying this is bullshit or this is a scam or whatever. And instead what I did, and I thank God every day, and I thank myself every day, I went online and I started to learn how to generate leads for MLM, by the way, because I was going to do MLM again. And I was like, look, I just can't do this friends and family thing, but I am going to get rich doing this. Right. So I went online and I started how to generate leads for my MLM business. And I got into other MLMers were selling me trainings doing affiliate marketing. And I was like, hold on a second. These guys are selling me picks and shovels, man, not the actual gold, right?
Yeah.
And that was exactly how they explained it to me. They were like, look, in the gold rush, there was just as many people that made money or more from selling picks and shovels to people who were on their way to go dig for gold versus. And so I was like, hold on a second. I can sell picks and shovels. I don't, right? So I started to do that. That was my first affiliate venture, was turning around to other network marketers and selling them training on how to not chase your friends and family. And it just grew from there. And here's the thing. I need a big amen from everybody in the back. I have not since that day pitched my friends and family any damn business or product that I have sold.
Yeah. Same. I haven't talked to my friends and family about this business unless they ask me, "Hey, what do you do for work?" That's it. I don't talk to them about any of the products. I don't have to feel like I have to go to them to get a sale because I need to make commission or I need to go buy product. I don't do any of that, which
Yeah.
that alone was life-changing for me.
I know. And look, folks, if you know what, some days, especially in the beginning when times were tough, like when I was just getting things off the ground, that alone, just the fact that I did not have to go and, as you say, beg a friend and family for a sale, that alone was enough. I was like, okay, Dave, you just look at what is, let's be grateful. Let's make a gratitude list. Don't have to chase friends and family. Don't have to go prospect people in Walmart. Don't have to leave sticky notes on, gas station pumps, are your business options open? Don't have to do drop cards, where you drop your business card and looks like $100 bill and don't have to, here's mine. Don't have to put magnets on the side of my truck and drive around town hoping that
Hoping somebody's going to call.
Nobody ever called. Nobody ever called. Not have made a single sale. Makes loners miserable, Brad Tingley says. MLM makes it. Now, look, I am also, here's the other side of this, grateful to MLM and network marketing that it gave me a taste of entrepreneurship. It really did. And there are people who make money there. I'm not saying there's not. There are people. I mean, there are people who want to pound the pavement and they don't give a shit about losing friends, and they just recruit other friends. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But for me, I sucked at it. I just sucked at it. I needed something different. So I'm not bashing it. I'm grateful for it, but I'm also grateful every single day, even on days where, in the beginning, no commissions, no money, I was like, oh, is this going to work? I had to remember, where did I come from? I'm going somewhere. I'm building a business. I'm developing a skill. I need to stick with it. And I need to also understand that the grass is not greener on the other side. It's just artificial turf. And I need to stay focused. And so talk to us a little bit about what has been, a lot of people say on the show, consistency. A lot of people say, they have, we hear that a lot. Consistency is what has been your sort of secrets to success here over the past year. What would you say if you look back, you say, you know what, these one or two things have really helped me to move my business forward?
My mindset is the biggest, because I feel like as an entrepreneur, mindset is huge. Like, I cannot stress this enough, how big mindset is, because of the fact that a lot of the times you're doing this by yourself. Yes, you've got resources. Yes, you have Legendary to lean on, other affiliates that you can ask questions to, but essentially this is your business. You are doing this 100% yourself. So make sure that you are remembering your why. Post stuff around, and it sounds cliche because I know if you are an entrepreneur, this is something that you hear all the time. Post stuff around your house to keep that fire going, because if not, you during those hard times are going to struggle mentally, because you're like, why am I doing this? All I'm making is this much. All I'm making is this much. I know that I can get further, but why am I not getting there? You're going to have different seasons in your business where things are not always going to work the way that you want it to. Or if you're in a transition period, it's going to feel very hard. So mindset for me is one of the biggest things that I continue to work on every single day, every single week, that helps me keep my business moving forward. Other than that, 100% honest, it is my husband. There are times that I feel like I'm going to yank my hair out and I'm literally going to lose my head. And he's like, babe, you've got this. Sit down and figure out what you need to do. Sit down and figure out where your holes are in your business and go and work on that to get that part moving forward. Because like I said, I'm a very detailed person. So if there's like a piece of the puzzle that I'm missing, I feel like all of it's going to fall apart. And a lot of the times that's not the case, but that's just how I process things. And so he doesn't have to, but he does. He helps keep me grounded. He helps keep me focused on where I want to move in my life and my business, and not just for me and him, but for my kids, because I want to build a future for them that I never had. I want to build a future for them and show them that there are all of these possibilities that you can do to create income for yourself and your family that you can sustain long term, that they can get into later on. Because that was never anything that I knew. Growing up, it was you go to college, you get good grades, you get a good job, you work there for forever, you retire, you have a couple of years maybe to yourself and to enjoy life. And then that's kind of it. I don't want that for my kids. I want my kids to understand that because of the world that we're living in and the digital age, there are so many other possibilities and opportunities out there that affiliate marketing is literally just one of them. This has opened up my life so much more for my 12-year-old son who's into gaming, who now talks to different companies about becoming affiliates for the products that he uses on a daily basis. That's something that I never would have thought of 5 years ago when I was in network marketing. And it's just like it's mind-blowing that these are the kind of things that help keep me going in my business every day.
Yeah. I mean, I want to remind everybody what we teach here, and it is not simply just affiliate marketing. It is these core four ways to sell information online. And what those core four ways are is coaching, courses, events, and of course affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing specifically selling other companies, courses, coaching, or events. Now, that doesn't mean that you couldn't be an affiliate for a physical product if it aligned with your niche. You could certainly, if you were in the dog training niche, be an affiliate for leashes, dog toys, organic dog treats, dog food, right? But the main core income provider or profit center of your business is going to be that information product, whether it be a coaching program, course, or event, live or virtual. Why? Because if somebody has a problem, you can charge a premium price to solve that problem, and the person who has that problem will pay that premium price, and it will be worth every dime to them. Now, will it be worth every dime to the person who doesn't have the problem? No, it will be worthless. But we find a niche in a person with a problem, and then we connect that person with a problem to a solution. And this business model is the hottest and the most profitable and the future of online marketing right now. It is the future, because all of these influencers, all of these people with these brands are realizing that they could package their information, or they could connect with people who have information packaged and sell to their audience for massive profits. All of these influencers that you see that have traditionally just made merch, that was kind of the kind of what you did if you had developed an audience online. You just kind of sold merch. But they're all realizing selling merch is just one stream of income. You know, it's just one way. And quite frankly, it's not even remotely the most profitable way. They begin to realize that they can package their information. And that's why a lot of these sites like Udemy and like I think it's called Teachable, and all these other sites that allow you to package to create a course, and then they handle all the checkout and the membership, the hosting of that site. As a matter of fact, I just saw a girl that I'm friends with on Facebook the other day sell $1 million worth of her course in a day, in less than a day. She did it by opening it up and having a long wait list. And then all of a sudden she opened it up for her followers, and it was open for a specific amount of time. She was taking new students, and she literally sold $1 million worth of her course in literally less than a day. She got shouted out by the owner of Teachable or whatever the platform is she sells her course on. But what is the entry point into this business model? It's affiliate marketing. It's selling somebody else's products. Why? Because you can focus on one part of the business, the marketing department. You don't have to focus on the development or the creation or the creativity or the merchant processing or the sales or the customer support. And folks, like our guest yesterday, Brian Brewer, who's a multiple six-figure affiliate marketer, some folks just choose to stick with affiliate marketing because they don't want to create courses or do that back-end delivery aspect of the business. So I think that what is important to remember is for everybody on here that this has not only been the simplest business model to get into over the course of the last decade since I've been online, it also is the business model of the future. You can put it in the same bucket as crypto, as NFTs, as some of these other things that, in my opinion, are a lot more risky and a lot more complicated to get into. This is right there with them, but it's proven, but there's low risk, and there's all of these benefits. And I just think when we really grasp the potential of the business model, how hot it is, how it's not going away, how it's not saturated, we stopped, telling ourselves all these limiting beliefs and all these bullshit stories and really understand what is at our fingertips, how blessed each one of us is to be here at this time with this information, instead of stuck in a cubicle somewhere being drilled that, that there's no way out, or you need to wait on a government check or whatever it is. You need to beg for a penny raise, every 6 months. That's the only way, the 40-40-40 plan. I think you can't help but to get excited about. I mean, I'm 10 plus years into this, Erica, and I'm more excited about this than I've ever been.
Yeah. And that's kind of like one thing that I loved, even though I got into this with affiliate marketing, because it was an easy way for me to understand the high income skills that you need in business in general. Just in general, with any kind of business, you need to know how to build an email list. You need to know how to market things. You need to know how to talk to people. And all of these things, I mean, I've had social media since I was a child. So I really don't think that social media is going to go anywhere, but understanding how to utilize social media for benefit is going to set you up literally for life, because the only thing that anything digital is going to happen is it's just going to continue. And the pandemic has put us more into that than any time before, because so many people were stuck at home, and because so many people, didn't have jobs. They were looking for ways to make money from home. They were looking for ways to support their family. And now that people have realized that they can make money online, they don't want to go back to a 9 to 5. They don't want to have to deal with that boss or those crappy employees that you have to deal with, that just all of it. They don't want to deal with any of it anymore. They want to be able to be in charge of what happens with their life and how much money they can make. And affiliate marketing, like you said, is literally just the tip of that iceberg. And if you guys start with affiliate marketing and decide, hey, I like affiliate marketing, but I kind of want to go create my own course because I know affiliate marketing and I love products, but I know how to build a house and I want to teach somebody that, or I know how to, I'm a dad, and so I can show people how to do basic maintenance on their car. I know that during the pandemic, there was a dad who did that. If he started with affiliate marketing and talked about different products that you could purchase for cars, that guy would make bank. There are so many different things that you can do with things online, and the high income skills that Legendary teaches, it's endless. So just because you start with affiliate marketing doesn't mean that's where it has to stay. You can venture out into so many different things, but still use affiliate marketing as your core, and how you can help produce income in one stream.
And I think a lot of people, Erica, are realizing that they don't have to go sit in a classroom or sign up for a 4-year degree to learn something.
Right.
They can just buy a course. Now, many times people go right to YouTube, and I think that's what has been the kind of go-to for many years. It still is, but I think people are waking up to realize that, look, I can go to YouTube and I can get some generalized information, but if I want specifics, I need to find an expert and I need to sign up for their course, and I need to take that course, or I need to get involved in that community, or that which is usually consist of a Facebook group or a Discord channel or a Slack channel or something, right? Something that allows us to be a part of an online community. And I believe that people prefer that. Why? Well, it's pretty common sense. You don't have to commit $40,000 to go and get a degree learning from people that don't do it, who are teaching archaic methods from a textbook, right, that was written 20 years ago. And in many cases, you can start making money or start getting a result right away. It's a no-brainer. And I think society, I do think that the system of kind of conveyor belting kids into college is too big to fail, almost kind of like how they talk about banks being too, like, I think that is so ingrained in our society that it is going to take many decades for that to be unwound and for it to be taught. But there's already programs that are being introduced that are shorter, that are less expensive, that help people to get the information faster. But I'm telling you, people are waking up. They're waking up to the fact that they don't need to commit to six figures or near six figures of debt at 18 years old and wait 4 to 6. As a matter of fact, just the other day we had Kelly Olson. She's an attorney, right? She did all of the education. She got all of the, I believe, I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, she has student loans. And she's doing online marketing. And as a matter of fact, she just quit her job and, gave her 2 weeks notice. You know what I mean? And she's about a year into this as well.
Yeah, Kelly's awesome. And I love hearing different stories about where people started and how they got into it. Because honestly, I think that that's kind of, when you're first getting started, that's how you connect with this business. That's how you understand, and that's how you can rationalize that, okay, this is where I'm at. How can I get to here? Because there's so many people with so many different backgrounds, with so many different career choices and how they grew up and different ways that they learned about, just being an entrepreneur in general. I'm not even talking about just making money online. I just mean being able to make money outside of a 9 to 5. That understanding where so many people come from helps you to understand that you can do more with your life than just work a 9 to 5. That is not the only way to make income anymore. And like you said, more people are understanding this and more people are coming around to the fact that there are multiple ways to do that. And that's kind of something that I've started setting up in my own business, is multiple streams of income. Because if something's not working, I want to know that that's not the only way that I'm going to bring in money. I want to bring in money in multiple aspects, not only because it's going to bring me in more money, but because of the fact that I can do that. I don't have to just work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday with the same paycheck, with the same 25-cent bonus every year or raise every year, or hope that I'm going to get $1. No, if I want to go make more money, I'm going to go add in another income stream and potentially make that my full-time job. Yeah. I'm going to go add in something else to bring in an extra $500, $600, $700 a month or a week or whatever it is that I decide to do. And that's where all of this, that's, I think, where all of this kind of comes from, is the fact that your abilities to be able to do things with this business are limitless. You don't have a cap on what you can do or the money that you can make. And the only person that's going to stop you from getting to that $1 million is yourself. So if you can learn how to kind of move out of your own way and just take that chance, just try it something. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well, try something else. But you have limitless opportunities that you can do in just making money online or just outside of a 9 to 5.
Yeah, you can be a victim or a victor,
Yeah.
and I like what Jolene says as well as what you just said. Life is so much more than working and paying bills. Isn't that true? I mean,
Yeah.
we we are so programmed to just pay bills, and I think that for so many people, that becomes their entire life. That just
Hmm.
becomes, and it's not that that's their purpose. They just are consumed with it because there's always more month at the end of the money. There's never more money at the end of the month, and
Hmm.
when you begin to reverse that to where you start to relieve yourself of some of that pressure and that stress. And some of that comes with time, even doing this, you're not going to immediately. And that's what I want to be very, very, very transparent with everyone. This is not going to happen overnight. Anything worth building does not happen overnight. But the beautiful thing is that if you is really that you are building your own business. And that I think is one of the big distinctions between this and MLM specifically is that we do not want you, if you're an affiliate of Legendary, to go and put a Legendary marketer wrap around your car. Whereas an MLM company will say, yeah, go put that wrap around your car and drive around and advertise for us. If we are a product or a service that you want to partner with and promote because you're marketing to people in the make money online space, we're honored. We're privileged. We'll try to do everything that we can to be the smartest, best partner for you to help you to make money. If you are in this same niche and partner with somebody else, hopefully they have that same passion to help you convert and make money. If you are an affiliate of some program or company in the parenting space or whatever, hopefully we can teach you how to connect with companies that value their affiliates, that give you resources and so forth. But ultimately, you're building your business. Because if at one point you say, you know what, I don't like Dave anymore, just something about his beard, it's getting too gray for me. I just don't like looking at it anymore. You know, you can just stop promoting, you know what I mean? And just, it's not like,
Hmm.
oh my God, I'm out of business, or if you're involved, I've seen people, come in and get involved with a company and start promoting their products and then realize, well, I don't want to represent this company. They're not clear. They're not consistent, or they're sending mixed signals, or they're ruining my marketing. They're screwing me up here, or they're not delivering what they promised, or they lack integrity, or what, it's not converting. You can shift, you can pivot. Ultimately, though, you're still building you incorporated. You're still building your business. And that, my friends, is the most empowering thing. Again, it goes back to you weren't born to just pay bills. You're not on the, I don't believe. I mean, if you think back to our ancestors, none of them were sitting around going and clocking in. I mean, maybe they hunted for dinner and they ran from saber-toothed tigers and stuff, but
Hmm.
ultimately they hung around with their family. They hung around in spent time with their kids. And we think about the Native Americans here in this country, and they were running around in on mountains and in plains and in smoking probably tobacco and marijuana and just chilling out. And now we're in this society that like will train you to literally, it's like why this movie, this series Squid Game went crazy recently on Netflix. I think so many people related. There's so under feeling like the world's on top of them with debt and stuff, that oftentimes people are forced to do things that they just are often against their values, or that they would never do, take jobs that they would never take orders from people that they would just assume never see again. I mean, for me, that is enough to motivate me to disconnect from the matrix and to design my life the way that I want to live it. And I can say that I'm lucky enough, blessed enough, have worked hard enough to be able to do this at this point. And here's the hit: every single one of us can. And I think today, between you and I don't want to toot my own horn, but we've given a lot of reasons. We've given a lot of perspectives of alternative choices. And if you listen to this show today and you say, you know what, I'm just going to go give the ecom thing a try, or I'm going to go give, hey, you know what? More power to you. I don't give a damn if you're like, yo, you know what? I listen to this show and I'm going to go build my popsicle stand, or I'm going to go, start my hot dog stand or construction business or do my ecom thing. More power to you. I don't give a damn. I'm not even going to tell you guys to go buy our training because it's the best thing on the universe. I don't. But you know what? Hopefully today on this Friday, we gave you, I know, Erica, you gave me a lot to chew on. Over the weekend, you can listen or re-listen to this and really establish what your why is and really understand what you have at your fingertips and start over, because sometimes we just need to start over. That's okay. And say, you know what? I'm not going to give up on me. I'm not going to give up on me, because as you said, Erica, I'm worth it. My family's worth it. The people who have supported me are worth it. But most of all, I'm worth it, right?
Yeah.
I'm worth it. And I just wonder if you could give us some final thoughts on, not on why Erica's worth it, and why when we try to do things for everybody else, often until we really find that conviction, which I feel like you have found, and you demonstrate, I can hear it in your voice. Would you talk to people and leave them with some final thoughts about why they are worth it, and what has helped you to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I love my husband. I'm appreciative of his support. I love my kids. I want the best for them, but ultimately, I am also worth it.
So a lot of, I think, the realization of that there's more in life that people should experience is the fact that you only have one life. That's it. You've got from the time that you were born to the time that you die. And unfortunately, because of the fact that we don't know when that time is, I know that the last thing that I want for anybody is to spend that working your life away for somebody else, not being able to enjoy all of the amazing things that this world has to offer. And yes, mind you, the pandemic created a couple issues with that, but we're slowly starting to get back into being able to travel again and being able to get back into going outside and communicating with people and doing things together like we should as humans. But I think that for everybody, you have that opportunity to be able to experience life on a completely different level than what your grandparents grew up knowing or what your parents grew up knowing. And that you don't just have to go to school to get a job that you kind of like or you kind of hate, but you work all the time and you miss out on your family and you miss out on all those important things in your life that you want to actually do. You don't have to do that. There are other options. And being able to just introduce that opportunity to somebody else is everything for me. Showing them and explaining to them that you don't have to work 3, 4, 5 jobs in order to support your family and your kids, that you don't have to miss out on those games or those recitals at school or anything that your kids or your family or even just yourself, that if you're a younger kid, that you can go out and experience the world in ways that you never really imagined that you could, all because of the fact that you were able to make money online, or because the fact that you were able to do something outside of a 9 to 5 job. Understand that you have limitless opportunities in order to be able to make money, and it's not just tied down to one thing. You have so many things in this world that you guys can go and look at and experience, and just do it for yourself. Do it because you only have that one life. And if you die tomorrow, at least you can say that, hey, I gave my life everything that I can, and everything that I did everything that I wanted to do to the most extent that I was able to do it.
Yeah.
Don't let today or what's going on stop you from being able to experience everything in the world that you can.
Yeah. Well said. Perfectly said. And with that, Erica, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm glad
Thank
that
you so much, Dave.
I got to hang out with you because yeah, you've brought a lot of motivation, encouragement, and I think hope to people this morning on this Friday, and it's been time well spent. So thank you, and
Thanks, Dave.
we'll talk to you soon. Okay,
All right, sounds good.
see ya. All right, my friends, you can go follow Erica at the handle that's on the screen right now, underscore Erica Dever underscore. That's ERICADEVER. Okay, so underscore Erica Dever underscore. If you want to find her on Instagram, it's the same, just underscore Erica Dever. Okay. Go connect with Erica. Go lift her up, support her, and allow her to continue to share this motivation, this encouragement that she shared this morning with you on an ongoing basis. And as I always say, I think this is so important to lift people up. What you put out into the internet, into the world, you get back. And the best way that we can support each other is to support each other's content out there, to like it, to comment on it, to share it, to do duets with it, all that kind of stuff, and allow that energy that you give out, that that abundance mindset that you give out, to come back to you. And my friends, we will see you back here on Monday for another episode. Get out of here. Have a great day.